Hey, yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy, Goonzo16, back with another video. This is preparing for the playoff part 2, you know what I'm saying? So I'll go and recap yesterday's couple games on TNT. First game, Knicks versus Bulls, won in overtime, really high-scoring game. The Bulls won 118 to 111. The Bulls really surprised me. I thought they were gonna win, but I thought it was gonna be a real low scoring game, you know what I'm saying? Nate Robinson balling 35 points they had a full team effort though. Kirk Heinrich had 11, Jimmy Butler, this dude's been playing pretty good. He had 22. Luol Deng had 16 points. Jimmy Butler also had 14 rebounds. And Carlos Boozer, not a good night. He had 13 points. He was only 3 for 11, but he had 15 rebounds, so he kind of made up for that. On the other side, Melo dropped 36. He's just been on a tear. But bad shooting night went 13 of 34, missed a lot of shots. And J.R. Smith had 28 points off the bench. He was 11 for 27. You know, the threes were falling in the first half. They stopped falling, you know what I'm saying? So, you live and die by those, I guess. So, I mean, they're going to have to do something else in the playoffs if the threes aren't falling. If they're falling, great, but, So, yeah, I really feel like the Bulls beat the Knicks every time they play this year. Craziness. OKC versus Warriors. Great first half. OKC basically smoked them in the second half. 116 to 97. Durant had 31, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. Westbrook had 18 points off shooting night for him. He did have 9 assists. Stephen Curry, 22 points. 3 3-pointers. He ain't gonna get that Ray Allen streak. It's not gonna happen. But yeah, Jared Jack, 19 points off the bench, but nobody really came up big for the Warriors. Also for the Thunder, Kevin Martin had 23 points off the bench. Big game for him, and I mean they just outplayed them. They had more energy. I was kind of rooting for the Warriors, but And also news that just came in: Kevin Durant got fined $25,000 for doing that thing where he was like, and then he said kill him and pray for him or something like that. They were talking about that on First Take, and so he got fined by the league $25,000. So yeah, let's get into these standings. Playoffs is right around the corner. About 4 or 5 games left for each team. Excuse me. D Wade's coming back for the Heat today. LeBron and Bosh, the big three's all playing. So if it comes down to the playoffs was right now, the Heat will play Milwaukee. Smoke. 4-zip or 4-1. Knicks play Boston. I honestly think Boston will win. I got more faith in Paul Pierce and Garnett and these guys than Melo, even though he's playing like a super duper star, and J.R. Smith. I got more faith in the Boston Celtics. Indiana versus Atlanta. I had high hopes on Atlanta like 3-4 weeks ago, but they're inconsistent. I got Indiana and Brooklyn, Chicago. Weird series. If Derrick Rose comes back, and if he does, whoo, that changes most of the East. They ain't gonna beat the Heat, but I mean they gonna be a tough out, you know what I'm saying? So if they get Rose back and he's playing like even close to what he used to be playing, look out. Over on the west side, OKC versus LA. I hope it stays like this too. That's a 4-0 finish. It's a done deal, that series. San Antonio, Houston, that would be a great series. But if Golden State loses to the Lakers today, you never know. Houston might go jump over Golden State for the 6th spot. Houston won 7 out of their last 10 games. Golden State has been kind of a roller coaster ride this whole season. So as of now, it will be Golden State versus Denver. I got Denver. I think that's going to be a great series. Houston Spurs 2-7. I got Houston. So it's 2 upsets, I'm thinking. No, not 2 upsets. Just one. And Memphis Clippers. That's a weird series. That happened last year. Won 7 games. Clippers prevailing. Woohoo! I don't know about that series. I think it's going 7 again. I really do. If that comes, and it looks like it is gonna come down to the Clippers and Memphis. That's gonna be a great series. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait for these playoffs. I cannot wait for them. I'm very angry that my Sixers are not gonna be in it. You know, because I predicted they were gonna be at least a 4th seed. At least. Yeah, we're nice. Bynum screwed us over. Craziness. Doug Collins might quit. People are hoping. In Philly, a lot of people are hoping that Doug Collins quit. I don't really have a problem with him. His offensive system wasn't that good, though. You know. But yeah, man, I'm just really pumped for these playoffs that's coming up. Coming up in 8 days. Yeah. Ready for this big run, you know what I'm saying? Trying to go to that chip again. Get a W in that chip for Miami Heat. But we played Boston today. No Paul Pierce, no Garnett. We should kill them by like 20. I'll go down today, down to all of the games today. Sixers, Washington. I got Washington. John Wall's been on a tear. He's been balling like crazy. Bulls, Toronto. I got the Bulls. Bulls are gonna kill the Toronto Raptors. Brooklyn versus Indiana. I don't trust Brooklyn. Milwaukee, Atlanta. Charlotte, Detroit. Knicks, Cleveland. Trust me, Kyrie Irving gonna give him that work. Clippers versus New Orleans Hornets. Clippers. Memphis, Houston. Ooh, this might be the game of the night. Memphis versus Houston. That's gonna be tough. I got Houston. I trust that boy James Harden. He be balling. Denver versus Dallas. That's gonna be a pretty good game. I got Denver. Denver's gonna win that. Sacramento Kings versus Spurs. Kings. They put up 121 points the other night, I think, something like that. Minnesota, Utah. Minnesota. Just for the Lakers to get in the playoffs. I hope they do. OKC, Portland, OKC. Golden State, Lakers. Golden State gonna beat them. Golden State is gonna be, and let's see. Oh yeah, I'm tripping. Let's get into the Lakers real quick. They've been dogging this dude Kobe. He's played. Hold on. Let me get the right statistical numbers for y'all. Hold on. All right, his last 5 games, he had 47 minutes, 43 minutes, 47 minutes, 41 minutes, and 48 minutes. And he's averaging a little bit less than 30, 29.8. He's averaging 8 assists and 7 rebounds. Are you kidding me? And this Lakers, yo, this is crazy. Like, I said it in the beginning of the season, these Lakers are not that good. I didn't think they were going to be disastrous, but I knew they weren't going to be that good. I knew they weren't going to go to the championship. There's no way they get into the championship. Dwight Howard needs to step up. And I have seen him. He has been playing much better, but he needs to get a little bit better than that. Pau Gasol had a couple good games in a row. Steve Nash is out. He's hurt. Metta World Peace just came back from injury. You know, Antoine James. I don't even see Antoine Jameson during these games that much. Jody Meeks, I see him more than Jameson. Earl Clark is not bad. He's a hustler. Steve Blake isn't too bad, but They need to get Kobe some rest, because he's gonna run out of gas in the playoffs like he always does. Well, for the last 2 years, I can't say like he always does. 5-time champion, but no disrespect to Kobe, but he's gonna run, because they're playing him too much. They're playing him way too much. I know they're trying to get to the playoffs, but you gotta find rest for him sometime. But that's about it, man. This is preparing for the playoffs part 2. Your boy Goons16. Comment, rate, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? You know.